Nikki brings Miss Pat up to clear up some things, to right some wrongs, and Caroline is in the comment section asking how was she on here to pretty much do better when she just admitted she ready to get messy. And Nikki gives her response. Check out what you think. This is going to be about a 3 or 4 part highlight. So make sure you watch all four. Let's go. Is there trouble in paradise?
Hold on, pause. Amari. Miss Pat see people telling lies. Miss Pat did not say Nurse Chris came to her house. Let's clear that up right now, too. See, this is the problem. Nobody likes to clear up nothing. Miss Pat said on that live that some individuals that she gave Tater Head and Chef Riffraff they information because Tater Head said that she was working under Nurse Chris. Miss Pat said that the individual's children came to her house and was like, what did you do? Why don't you go back and watch Thursday's live?
Now, I went back to Thursday's live that was titled Medicaid Fraud and More or something like that. But I did not find a segment in that live where Miss Pat came on to the live to speak her truth. It sounds like it was another live that was supposed to be done or had been done, but I can't find that on her page. So if anybody knows about that live, feel free to tag me in it.
Because that's what was said. That is exactly what was said.
So the reason why I believe them, because I have watched them interact with Chris Nurse and her wife, and I believe it was true. I have never met Miss Chris or her wife face to face a day in my life. I have talked to her on the phone, and we were talking about Medicaid. So that's why I believe what they were saying, because I have seen them over there that whole weekend with matching pajamas on. And I figure, well, you know how people like they do them with them time shares or whatever them things people do, they recruit other people. They pull them up the ladder with them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I thought that was going on. Maybe that's why they were there that weekend, so they could teach them about the Medicaid game, and they can get people that they know. You know, I thought that, you know, whoever Father and Tay and Chef, they would get people that they know, and they go over to the nurse, and everybody go up the ladder. It's like a chain gang.
Right. Okay. Now, that's okay. So I want you guys to just throw up hearts, put the hearts in the comments for those of you all that have a respect for somebody that may have done wrong, came out about they wrong, and all they want to do is right they wrongs. This is for Miss Pat. Now, you could go ahead and talk and tell me what they done.
Okay, I'm looking at them.
Okay.
It's turned down. What I want to say is, the reason why I said I was going to get offline, because the same people, I know who they are, but there's some new people, and I'm not going to even say who they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's your team. They on your team now.
Okay.
But they went behind some of my grandkids, but see, they messed with some of the wrong grandkids. See, they didn't get that weak $100 grandchild.
Mm-hmm.
They got the one that told them don't play with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as far as what they said about my granddaughter, like I said, her dad is half Italian, and my granddaughter was black.
Mm-hmm.
I sent them that live that somebody sent me with Mr. Booty, that's the best, said that about my granddaughter committed suicide, that she didn't take me with her.
Mm-hmm.
And what some of the comments said, they ain't even one in hell. First of all, y'all don't talk about a 23-year-old like that. So I sent it to her dad, and I said, see, they make a mockery of your daughter, my granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have nothing to do with that no more. But then I thought about the threats. And I'm going to tell you what I was told to tell people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know Chef Carmen. Well, I don't supposed to say that. I can say that name.
Yeah, you can say their name.
I don't know Tater Head.
Wait a minute. Pause for me. Who told you to say that? Can you say who told you to say that?
They came, and I told you.
Okay.
I want to know, why do you keep talking to them?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I don't redeem myself. Because all the officers I talk to concerning things that people trying to get out of now,
mm-hmm.
I tell them go to the authorities. I said, this is what y'all need to do. I'm not the authority. I had to do what I had to do to see was I facing anything, and I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
But I got people now that they didn't like what they saw the weekend. Someone was at that festival.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, at the end of the day, I told them, y'all going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
When I called you and I said, look, you need to record whatever's going to happen when I get on this phone with somebody. Didn't I ask you to do that?
Yep, and I said what? I couldn't do it. I ain't have my other phone.
And they were cussing me out.
Yep.
I
Yep.
didn't send you to Houston. I did not send you to Houston with your dumb self.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I said, they were in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know,
everybody thought I was capping, Miss Pat. I told them, I said, I heard the people. And the lady went off on Miss Pat and she said, where is Chef Riff Raff and Taterhead? They got us out here stranded. What the F?
Said, where are y'all at? You asked them, you said, where you at? They said, we in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
You say, do not go in that apartment because the lady next door, her job is to call the police.
Mm-hmm.
She told you, she said, why? We got a key?
Yep. Yep.
We already been in there earlier. You
Yep.
had the whole conversation.
I sure did.
Trying to stop them from cussing me out because I had nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they told you whatever they got, they gonna have to get rid of. I told them I don't want to hear it. I don't have nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have nothing to do with anything. All I told y'all is at the end of the day, people are actually getting people on their side. People are getting legal people. Y'all will be the one doing whatever you got to do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
They said, well, why you her favorite? I'm not her favorite. They think I'm a chef favorite.
Okay.
Just like when she texts me and say, Donnell won't apologize to me. You don't need to apologize to me because everybody heard everything you said. You don't need to apologize. You know, I'm tired of hearing my name. I heard somebody say my name today that shouldn't have said my name, but they did. They still said, Miss Pepper, we're going to do this to you. We calling you out. I was shocked at this person that said it. But at the end of the day, I recorded you and you were talking to my daughter. I'm just saying daughter or son or whatever. And they ain't threatening. I'm not scared.
Okay, pause 1 second. I remember. Pause 1 second. Pause 1 second, Miss Pat. I remember that when she said she was ready to be messy. So what I'm saying, sister, is this: at this point right here, that everything is coming out. This is what I mean. Now I remember she said that, and she did say, everybody. She was like, "Yep, I'm ready to be messy. I'm ready to be a such and such. I'm ready to." She did say that. Absolutely, she did. That is what she said.
She did. She was pissed off.
Now,
like I said, why are you in Houston? I'm with him. Well, how did y'all go there?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't she tell y'all? Well, all I know is the people I talked to that went to Houston, they were there, and they say that they couldn't go with the police, but the police came back and said somebody didn't answer to the address because the other one is a P.O. box. They could not go.
Mm-hmm.
But the next thing I know, when they called me, I said, y'all can look at, y'all can follow and find the address. They said, we don't know nothing about no Houston. I said, well, it don't even matter because she live on an airplane headed to Atlanta. They were like, what? I said, yep. Where's she going? I said, let me look it up. Mercedes-Benz Festival. They said, okay, in Atlanta. We got family there. We're going to send them to that festival.
Hold on, Miss Pat. No, don't leave, sister. I'm acknowledging what you're saying. That Miss Pat said. She did say she was ready to be messy. But overall, all this stuff other came out about the Medicaid stuff and all that. What I'm saying is, even though she was in that space of being messy, I wanted people to acknowledge the fact that she is being vocal about everything that's still going on. Like the people that was just on my platform, she's been vocal about what's going on and that she ain't playing no part in nothing no more. I did hear said conversations that she's speaking about right now, too. So I ain't trying to make nobody upset about anything. But what I am saying is that at some point, enough is enough. And this stuff is still going on. And they still recruiting people to come and just do whatever it is that's being done. These same people created a page under Miss Pat name and came on your page like it was her. And it wasn't even her.
Thank you.
And I saw the proof. I saw it. Now, I'm not saying that you have to believe her. I'm not saying that you have to change your view of how you feel. I'm just saying that not only is stuff still going on, people are still trying to discredit her. I'm not saying that she's perfect. I even said I had my feelings and I was very much upset with Miss Pat. But the fact that she's still coming and letting me know that there are things still going on, I'm going to give some form of grace, because I wouldn't have known none of this. And these people still sitting up plotting and scheming. The reason why ain't nothing happening to them is because either ain't nobody pushing it to go forward, or it's too many people being quiet, or they scared, or the money look good. So I'm not saying that you're not supposed to have your feeling. I'm just saying what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
And at the end of the day, people don't realize. I mean, they realize it just sometimes they wake up and their brain is still on that pillow. What they don't understand is I'm such a liar and I'm such a whatever. I prove everything I ever say. I prove everything I ever say. Why nobody don't realize Miss Pat so bad, but you won't get rid of me? You won't get rid of me. Every time you go live, I saw you. Why you got to read instructions on how to make grits? I can tell you which to have for breakfast this morning. I can tell you that sandwich was too runny yesterday.
So my question is,
they don't get rid of me. They don't get rid of me because they don't get rid of me. That's like with that text I got, and I said I'm gonna hold on to it because it says do not get rid of all them documents. See, that's why they won't let me go, because they need these documents. See, you were fool enough to mail me something, which I told her I wouldn't read it, which I did read some of it, but I told them they can trust me. It ain't gonna be in the wrong hands.
Hold on, Monty sitting up here knowing you ain't no man, telling me to take my ugly